All right, y'all, so today I'm gonna talk about something pretty exciting. It is the reformulation of spoon juice. Now, when I say reformulation, we're not changing the nitrogen, the potassium, the iron, none of that stuff. All we've done is change the humic composition to thin it out. What we found was that after people had it sitting for over a year, you know, they'd use some for their season, it would work fine, but then it would sit over winter and it would sit for a while. Coming into the next year, sometimes some things would settle out and it would get a little clumpy and it would clog up their sprayer. And so I went to the folks at Greene County and I said, John, what can we do about that? He says, no problem, we can thin it out. Now, what this does also is it will, because they've thinned out the mixture, is it will increase the foliar absorption. So you guys know spoon juice has always acted very quickly, sometimes within a couple hours, turning the lawn this beautiful green color. That's from the foliar absorption. Well, now it will work even better in that regard. So with that, I'm going to show you the difference in the two formulations, and then I'm going to show you how to spray some. Now, the first thing we'll do is we'll compare the new formulation to the old. So this is the new one right here. I got them color coded. So we'll go ahead and just pour a little bit into my cup here, and we'll just show you the difference in the two. Okay, now that you can see the difference in the color there and how much thinner this is, now I'm going to show you a different way to spray it. Just so you know, you can buy these in quarts pre-mixed, right? So you can just put the hose in, sprayer down in and go, and that quart can cover, you know, like 2,000, 2,500 square feet. That's a heavy rate. And that's one way to use this, and a lot of people use it that way. But really, if you want to use it as a spoon feed, which is how I do it, you can get yourself an empty quart, which we almost always send you one with it, and then you just do 6 ounces per 1,000 square feet. That's a spoon feed. You can do that every single week if you want, and that's what I'm going to show you how to do now. And it's actually cheaper to do this by buying a gallon and then just filling up these hose-in sprayers. So what we're going to do, I have 2,500 square feet back here, 2,500. So that means that I need 15 ounces of this to give it the spoon feed, because it's 6 ounces per 1,000, and 2.5 times 6 is 15. 15 ounces is what I need. Now this is only 8 ounces, so we're gonna do an 8 and a 7. But I'm gonna show you how you can do this, like I said, to do your spoon feeding. So yeah, I can already tell, guys, this is much thinner. That's why we're making this video too, because the color's lighter and people will ask, hey, is everything okay? Like I said, it's got everything. It's still got the kelp in there, the iron, which I think is 3%, which is really one of the things that helps with the foliar absorption. So there we go. We got 8 right there. Now we'll do 7 here. And like I said, if you want to spray this heavier, you can. I don't think it's needed. It's a spoon feed. It's going to turn the grass green. People ask, when do you use this? I use this in between my regular FerdApps when I really just want to pound the lawn an extra green color, an extra deep green color. That's when I use this. Maybe if you got a party coming up, put this down, say 5-6 days ahead of time. I mean, it works almost immediately. Okay, so I mean, so you see results overnight in most cases. Sometimes within hours. Okay, so there we go. So I have 15 ounces in there. That's enough to do 2,500 square feet at a spoon feed of 6 ounces a 1,000. Now I'm just gonna fill the rest up with water. There we go. And remember, as I've told you before, when you do it this way, adding this extra water in here, it gives you time. That's the whole idea. You're just diluting it a little more so you get more time to spray. All right, let's put this on here, knuckle buster. Now we're ready to go. All right, now with a lot of these products, I tell you, just get them down. It doesn't necessarily matter. This one will change the color of the lawn, so you want to be a little more methodical about it. You want to get down more evenly. So the way I'm going to spray, just because I have a nice rectangle here, is I'm going to do a swath this way, up there, and then I'm going to do another swath coming back the other way. The overlap is only tip to tip. There's no other overlap with this. And that should get me a nice even coverage. Now, we're spoon feeding here, so it's not necessarily, if you do get it a little uneven, it's not gonna show greatly, but if it does, you just go make another application on top and you go the opposite way and it evens it all out. So don't stress over that. But again, at this low rate, with the spoon feed rate, all it's really gonna do is just brighten the lawn up with a little deeper green. It's not gonna show some crazy demarcation if you do miss a spot. With that, let's get to spraying and the praying. Okay, so you can see I'm not quite halfway done, but I'm halfway done with my app. What that tells me is I walked a little too fast, which is actually good. I was afraid at the thinner mix it was gonna spray out too fast, but it doesn't. It sprays about the same speed. So I would have slowed it down a little bit, and I'm learning new formulation here. But you can see I'm pretty much close to halfway done, so that's not bad, but I'm gonna go ahead and go back the other way, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to keep the same walking pace, and I should have a tiny bit left over when I'm done. But walking speed is one of those things, you just kind of have to learn it over time. And once you do it once, you kind of like riding a bicycle, you'll remember what the speed is. Your body will remember for you. But anyway, not too bad for my first shot. Let's do the other half now. All right, so there you go. I do have a little bit left over, so I did keep my walking speed the same. Again, I would have slowed it up some. So it's just one of those things. You can see I don't get it perfect either, but there you go. There's how you apply your spoon juice. It's really that easy. You can do this anytime you want. Give your lawn a little special green up. Does this have to be watered in? You can, but no, you can just let your irrigation watered in the next day or anything. Let it sit for at least an hour though, so everything can absorb. So there you go. There's our new formulation of spoon juice. Hope you guys like it. Leave any of your questions that you have in the comments below. Thanks for supporting Yard Mastery and American small business. I'll see you in the lawn.